the challenge is the concept of One Health is not, the understanding is different from different people, so that's the first challenge. However, from my perspective, One Health is a way of approaching human disease with an understanding of animal disease and the collaboration between the veterinary sector and the human health sector. That has produced some challenges because often the attention has been on human health as opposed to animal health, which then the animal health side become rather, that does create some kind of tension. However, what it's meant, I believe, is a far greater understanding, certainly from the public health sector, human health sector, far greater understanding of the influence of animal diseases on humans. That has led to, I think, probably an analysis where behind all emerging diseases, or 70% of emerging diseases are as a result of animals. Therefore, animals are a big problem, whereas in fact most emerging diseases produce very little disease in humans and don't, for the vast majority of the cases, give rise to pandemics or even epidemics. And so we've got the sort of sense there's a lot going on in animals. Some people would like to promote the fact that then that's really important for humans, but it's probably not. So that, I think, it has been a downside. The upside, though, is I think if we can work better in terms of collaboration for surveillance, investigation, response, both in human disease, which may result from animal disease, and animal disease, I think that's helpful. The last point is that we've got to be careful. There are lots of animal diseases which are important economically to humans, which don't give rise to human disease, but are still very, very important. And those cannot be forgotten just because they don't actually have a human health consequence. The examples are which they occasionally spill over to humans, but in Rift Valley fever, brucellosis, for example, where it causes huge amounts of disease in animals, some economic consequence. It occasionally spills over to humans, but sometimes that is lost because the attention inevitably, often broadly, is on human disease. And people often do ignore animal diseases, especially in developing countries where it's just not understood. So we've got the animal health and we've got the human health, and then some people want to include or think that One Health, One World, One Health as it was previously sort of called, includes wildlife health, which can certainly be important in terms of spillover to animals and then to humans, but also the more ecological perspectives. And then the effect of certain activities in the environment, like extractive industries, lumber, mining, which then can expose humans to diseases which they might not have been exposed before through wild animals. Really complicated, not only because of that, but complicated in terms of then the relationships between veterinary medicine, public health, human public health, and those involved in ecology, and those involved in wildlife. And they don't necessarily all talk the same language. And therefore that's one of the challenges with the quote One Health agenda, is that it means different people, different things to different people. The wildlife people sometimes feel pushed out, not recognised. Certainly the people who have an interest in, of course, ecology feel pushed out. So that it's not I think it's a very happy situation. I think there'd be benefits to the discussion, but we're nowhere near actually trying to get a cohesive response.